On today's news, I'm just trying to be a newscaster for once. Today's paper is about, this is Nigerian Tribune. I'll be reading from Nigerian Tribune page 41. The headlines are, Obasanjo retires from president. What's up, everyone? Feeling myself. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'll say, how are you guys doing today? Because I feel great. I don't know about you, and I hope seeing me is gonna make you feel great too, because I'm happy to be here again. So guys, as you all know, it's your girl Tope again, Tope Opatola-Oduntan, and she's always here with the vibes, you know. She's always here with the gist and stuff. Has anyone ever told you that coming abroad is easy? Trust me, they're lying to you. It ain't easy, not even a bit.
To some people it might be easy, but not to everybody. It's not going to be easy.
Hello, and who are you, by the way? Anyways guys, I have somebody here, which is my beautiful sister, and her name is Ife. She's proud.
I'm very proud.
What will it take you to mention your name and tell my people your name?
My name is Ife. My name is Ife.
Okay, so guys, today's video is going to be about our journey to the US, how it all started, and how we are here. Starting from the bottom, now we're here. Hey. Starting from the bottom, now we're here. Hey.
Okay.
Starting from the bottom, now we're here. Starting from, I don't know how to do it. I don't know when I will ever know how to do it. So yeah, guys, I will be talking about my master's and how it went, and she will be talking about undergrad. She's a baby.
I hate you.
Okay guys, before we get right into the video, I'd like to say welcome back if you're an old subscriber, and if you're new, you're just stopping by, you're just stumbling on my channel, welcome. You are welcome of the Lord. You are welcome, the name of the Lord.
Follow beats.
Your beat is not fast, your beat is slow. You just see okay, so you guys are welcome. You're welcome to my channel. This is Ms.Tope Opatola-Oduntan here, and what we do here basically is share videos, lifestyle videos, talk, vlogs, travel videos and stuff. How to, most importantly, in the kitchen. That's our vibe here. So you're welcome once again, and now that you're here, if you like my content and you like to see more, you like to stay tuned to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and please smash that like button in the face. Wow. So yeah, smash the like button if you like my content, and also please share these videos. Like, share my link to people, share it on your social media, share it everywhere shareable. Tell your friends to tell their friends. You know how we roll now. So yeah, let's keep building this family. Okay, on today's video we are going to be telling you our journey to US, our school application, our visa applitions, and how it all went, and the benefits that we are enjoying now that we are in school. So please stay tuned to the end of this video, because you don't want to miss all the necessary information that we have to give. And this is free. It's not like we are consultants or anything. No, we are not consultants. If you need a consultant, look for them. There are plenty. But for us, we are sharing this free for you guys. We just want you people to know that it could be easy to apply to schools in the US. It could be easy to come to the US or anywhere outside the country to get your master's or your undergrad degrees done. Do you have anything to say? I said it all.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's what we do. Ain't easy. Okay, so you guys, now we'll get right into the video. So do you want to go for, okay, let's do some focus dance. Ah, yeah, it's slide. Yeah, big slide. Okay, so guys, now let's be serious. Hi guys. Okay. Hi guys. So first of all, I'll start by saying for my applications, I didn't use an agent. So note, applications to schools, applications for your visa can be done by yourself. You can do it all by yourself. All you need to do is carry out some research on how to go about it, talk to people that have done it before. If you don't know any of them, you can come on YouTube. There are plenty of us that give advice on how to get your school applications done, how to get your visa applications done and stuff. So yeah, come on YouTube, carry out your research, search for schools. That's the first thing. So you can do it yourself. Using myself as an example, I started my applications by myself. First, I started searching for schools that I could apply to, and the three major things that I searched for while looking for schools were if they had my course of interest, if they had it. I considered the environment. 3, I considered the fee. And there are 4 things actually. I considered if they had financial aids, like if I could get scholarship or assistantship or any form of help. So those are the 4 basic things that I searched for when I started these applications. So yeah, when I started this application, it was early this year. It was around April.
Was it March or April?
It was April I started mine.
You applied before me, though. I got admission me. We started at the same time, but you stopped for some time. You remember? You stopped for some time. Did I stop? It wasn't me that stopped, but I thought I had a problem.
Okay, so sorry about that. I started in March, and what I started with was I found a school. A friend of mine reminded me that I was once in the US for an exchange program back then when I was doing my BSW, and the school was still very much available for master's program. And then he encouraged me to apply to the school for my master's program. I was indecisive and I was really reluctant to do that, but at the end of the day I did. And the first thing I did was I searched for the requirements for the admission. I made sure I had everything needed for the admission process, which wasn't quite easy, but with God, you know, all things are possible. I was able to pull through. And the things that were required were recommendations from 2 people, from academic staff. I used 2 academic staffs. So I got a recommendation from 2 of my professors back then in my bachelor's, and I had to evaluate my results. And for the evaluation, I used Spantran. Note, if you want to evaluate your results, you don't necessarily have to use WES. Spantran is quite cheaper than WES, even though there are not much difference, but at least you know that it's way cheaper than WES. I'm sure that it's way cheaper than WES. So Spantran, I'll put the link to their website down in the description box below, so you could use it when you're ready. Then I'll also put the link to the school for the school application, because I think the application is on right now. So if you're interested
for spring,
yeah, application for spring is on right now. So if you're interested, you could check the description box. You get all the necessary links that you need for your applications. Then you get two of your professors or something during your bachelor's to get your recommendations done. There's a recommendation on the school portal for the admission portal where you can download and then forward to your professors. Then I was asked to write statement of purpose. I was asked to write to submit my resume. So I did all those necessary things: statement of purpose, resume, essay, recommendation, immunization. I was asked to do immunization. So yeah, I did my immunizations and submitted everything. So before I knew it, while NYC was going on, I got my admission letter early July. Yeah, I got my admission early July, my admission letter early July, and well, I was in the north. I was in Nasarawa then. So imagine getting that kind of news where you are trying to serve your country. And luckily for me, I also got an email saying that I was qualified for graduate assistantship. Graduate assistantship, guys. Graduate assistantship that covers my old tuition. Can you imagine? My old tuition. And then at the end of the day, after the graduate assistantship was granted, all I had left to pay was like $2,990. Like that was all I had to pay for the semester. Isn't that shocking and great? So yeah, guys, that was it. I got my admission to study social work, to get my master's degree in social work, and I also got graduate assistantship. So you might want to tell us how you got to study to get an undergrad degree here in America. Wow. At age, how old are you?
17.
Can you guys imagine? She's here and she's 17. You're blessed, you're blessed, you're blessed, you're blessed.
Okay, so I started application the same time she started application, around March. Yeah.
Just try Savannah State.
Yeah, actually, my mind was Canada. I wanted to go to Canada.
Yes.
No, Canada. No, who doesn't want to go to Canada now? But yeah, you know, after school, COVID-19 came and everything was just upside down.
Yeah, right.
So I had to wait for a year. Yes, at home. Yeah, I waited for a year.
That's true. That was up to a year.
Yeah, it might not actually be a full year, but almost a year. So she encouraged me, why don't you apply to Savannah? I wasn't thinking about this school. I wasn't. My mind was not in this school, but she was like, why don't you try it?
The truth is, my mind was not in United States of America at all.
I started applications to schools in Canada, but when it got to part of application fee, I stopped there. But then, thank God, Savannah State University, the application was free.
Yeah,
so,
for undergrad.
Yeah, that was one of the things that pushed me down, you know. And then this admission, I would say it's more like God's doing. Yeah, God's doing. Because when I started my application, it was like when I got my passport, because I just had to do my passport, it was like maybe a week or 2 weeks that they banned international passports. So I was lucky, like it's really like God's doing. And so the application, I started the same time with her. I went through the website. Yes, you guys should, before you apply to school, go through the website. Everything you need to know, everything necessary is already on the website.
Yeah, like I said.
Yeah, go through it before you apply. So I went through it, checked the requirements and all of that. So it didn't require SAT. It wasn't compulsory for me to do SAT or any exam or any proficiency test. It depends on your GPA, your high school GPA. They evaluate it, and then if it's up to 2.5 or higher, then you don't need to do SAT. So luckily for me, is it luckily or lucky for me? Luckily for me, I had
English is not
I
our
had
first
more
language.
than 2.5, so I didn't need to do SAT. So I applied. I did all the necessary things for application, and within was it a month or 2 months, a day before my birthday, I got the admission. I got admission. I got accepted into the school.
I remember that day she didn't even know she already had an admission.
At all.
She was at the salon.
Yeah, I wanted to do
You know,
my
it was
hair.
her birthday before rainy day, so she was at the salon making her hair, and then I was in Nasarawa, NYC Paro, and then I got a call from mom saying, because our email was opened, she didn't have a phone when she opened her email, so she opened it on mommy's phone, and then she was the first person to see the email. And then she called me. She was like, "Tope, Marie, I just saw a mail from Savannah State University saying if you got an admission." And then I'm like, what? How come she hasn't called me? And then mommy was like, oh, she does not know she has an admission yet.
Didn't know.
She didn't know she had an admission yet. And then I called her immediately. I'm like, dude, happy birthday. Do you know you have been given admission to Savannah State University?
Do you know what
and
I
she
thought?
could not even scream because she was at the salon.
Actually, what I first thought was Lautech, because I applied to Lautech. I applied to Lautech. Admission was going on at that time to Lautech.
To Lautech, yes. So
And
you
I'm
were
like,
expecting,
is it
you were expecting
Lautech?
from
or something?
Lautech? Are you serious? So you even
I said it. I even asked you that Lautech. She's like,
Oh.
no, just check your email. Like, check your email. I saw Savannah State University. Congratulations. I'm like, what? I could not scream. I could not do it because I was outside.
in public.
Yeah, I was in public inside town. I could not scream. But inside of me, the scream I was screaming. Oh my god.
It's just that you could not explode.
Yeah, I
it.
cannot explain it. Yeah.
Mm.
What else do I need to say? Then after the admission, you still have to do some things, I guess. You have to confirm that you'll be coming to the school that term or that semester. Yeah, because sometimes you might want to defer, so there's a way you do it. So I did the confirmation and then started preparing for visa application. Yeah, started preparing for visa. That is basically that's actually the process of admission. It was kind of easy for me because it was undergraduate. It was kind of easy, but if you want to apply, no matter the any school, go through the requirements first, because there are some things you might have to do that you don't yet have, or you get so
yeah, it's better you go through the requirements so that you can get everything set, and then when you start your application, you will not have to start running here and there,
And then
getting
when you're
documents
applying,
and stuff.
calm down, don't rush.
Yeah,
One single
don't rush.
mistake can spoil everything for
I'm
you.
telling you.
So just calm down, go through the right process. Your name, arrange all those small things that we don't really care about. You have to really focus on it. Your date of birth, the way you put it, because here the month comes first before the day. I made that mistake. I don't know if I made the mistake in the application, or it was the website.
But it was an error.
It was an error. So when I was checking my application status, use your birthday, your date of birth. But what I entered was like, instead of month, the month was the day and the day was the month. So I could not go through into the portal and all of that. So you have to be careful. Your spelling, name, everything.
Thank you for sharing your experience. It wasn't easy. And guys, we did a lot of prayer and fasting.
Because at some point, our parents were like, when I got the admission, when I got home that day after my mom was like, yes, we've gotten the admission. What's next? Like, what's next?
What next?
Because economy in Nigeria is not what you want. 3 people at the same time, my brother too is in school, all those things, you have to think and all of that. But almost you put God first. Just God, put everything in God's hands. And I told my mom, I trust in God, he's going to do it. And
guys,
he did it.
This girl taught me a lot during our waiting period. Like, okay. So now let's get into our visa
application process. That's like where most of the work is actually.
Yeah, you know, she said she got admission May. I got mine early July, and God did it one way or the other. We had enough finance to get our visa fee paid and
service fee
and everything. We had God did it one way or the other, and that was figured out. So the first thing we did was we went online. First thing first, we got our I-20 issued from the school. Like we submitted bank statements, and then we were given F-120. That was what we used for our service fee payment. We went online to
that's what you need for visa process.
Yeah, that service fee. Once you pay the service fee, you get your service ID, and that is what you use to pay for other things that you need to pay, or other applications that you need to do. That's what you need for it. So we got somebody in the US to pay for our service fee, and that was done. As soon as that was done, we went online to fill I-94. Is that it?
DS-160.
Wow, sorry.
That's the cocoa of the visa thing.
Like, I'm just so excited. I'm here already, and God help me fulfill my dreams here. So yeah, DS-160. After the service fee, you go fill your DS-160, and please be very, very careful.
Very like
this DS-160. And you do know that obviously you should have your international passport before you can start doing all these things. So
yes.
Note it, it's very, very important. And then be careful or make sure that all the information on your passport is the same as all the information you've been filling into your other forms, because you can't have documents contradicting themselves. It's going to implicate you one way or the other, so you have to be very, very careful with that. So yeah, DS-160, I filled mine first because one of us had to test it before the other put it inside. So yeah, I was courageous enough to start it as the older one. You have to eat the tree first before your sister or your younger ones can pass through.
You understand?
No, I have to explain that as per the older ones, we have to carry some things in our head. You know what I'm saying? But you can't understand because you are the last. Anyways, so as I was saying, I had to try it first, and while going through the process, thank God I had some friends that also got their visa this year and left Nigeria this same year. In fact, I had one leave Nigeria January, and the other left July. No, he also left August. Yeah,
I think that
around a week or 2 weeks before.
They're one of the people that are kind of motivated you, like,
yeah, right.
Do this
shout
thing.
out. Okay, so I'm going to do a shout out to 3 people. No, there are 4 actually. Shout out to Lekon, you know yourself. Hi. Shout out to Yinka Adeyinka Mokhtar EAM. Shout out to Demilade. Shout out to Opa. I hail, my guys. I hail. And there are other people that I'm supposed to do shout out to, but I love you all. I do love you all. Thanks for the motivation and everything. So yeah, Yinka was putting me through the DS-160 process and some other things, and I was able to scale through that stage. I filled in all the necessary information, and while filling them, I was taking notes of those things that I know they are possible for me to forget. So note this, guys. If you know that you forget things easily, please get your pen and book. Write down those things that you are filling in. Okay, true, we know that those things are true. They are your true identity, but then when you are tense, you tend to forget a lot of things. So, and some of these things they might ask you during your interview. Yeah, just to be on a safer side, just keep those info.
And make sure you're in like a good state of mind when you're filling that form.
Yeah, being in a good state of mind in a conducive environment. Yeah. Because it's not something that you do in public just to show off, or it's not something that you have to tell everybody that I'm trying to do this thing, come and help me, can you do this, can you do that. Just stay in your room, stay in your own terrain, and do your thing.
Yeah.
And before you start, pray to God that every form of distraction I cast and bind. Every form of mistake I rebuke.
And then,
Sorry.
like, try to do it yourself. Don't use agents, because agents, they can make mistakes. They'll just do anything for you.
And I'm sorry to say this, with what I've noticed, because I've tried using an agent before and it didn't end up well. So what I've noticed is most of these agents, there are very few of them that know what they are doing, because most of them, so they've not been to this place before. They don't really know how it works. They are just doing the same try and error that you yourself would do when you sit down by your computer and you do it yourself. So just instead of paying somebody to have it done for you, just sit down by your own computer and do it by yourself.